Gletsmere at Mooikloof Equestrian Estate is your friendly yard situated within a very safe and secure estate in Pretoria East. Boasting a 24-hour biometrically controlled access to visit and ride your horse, we welcome a wide range of clients, from happy hikers to highly competitive riders. Owned and run by the experienced breeder, competitive show jumper and yard owner, Andrea Altona de Klerk. Even non-residents of the Mooikloof Equestrian Estate can enjoy the safety and security the estate offers. Show preparation is our forte. We will wash and plate your precious ponies to the required showing standards. We will transport your horse to the show venues. Our experienced grooms will gladly accompany you to your show, ensuring a stress-free showing experience. Happy hackers and competitive riders alike will delight in our scenic bridle paths, weaving throughout the estate along beautiful designated grass trails only accessible to pedestrians. Our facilities include 2 full-size dressage arenas. The main dressage arena has a sand with PVC chipped surface and is floodlit, ensuring that you are never left in the dark, even when you are stuck at the office till late. The smaller children's arena offers the children a safe training environment. Our sand jumping arena boasts a newly upgraded surface. Our grass arena is suitable for anything from low-level show jumping to dressage, showing and general schooling. We offer 2 lunge arenas for lunging. One is a double ring and the other a regular 20-meter diameter lunge ring. The third lunge ring we use for sole purposes of a holding camp. The new horse walker offers an alternative way to keep your horse fit. Give it a try and see the results. When bath time comes, we have 4 berth wash bays with rubber matting underfoot, which can easily be converted from a crush type wash bay to a small paddock. This will allow a wash bay for more nervous horses. We have a number of horse boxes in our horse box parking bays. We proudly offer a solarium on site, offering heat therapy with infrared lamps. Our experienced and friendly team of staff take great pride in caring for your horse and are willing to lend a helping hand whenever you require. Our resident qualified instructors offer a wide range of expertise to suit every discipline and level of rider. We welcome outside instructors with open arms. We host regular clinics and our ever-popular dressage and jumping training shows are held throughout the year. Surrounded by a small rose garden and overlooking 2 of our arenas, our clubhouse is ideal for small functions and clinics at our yard. Enjoy stunning outrides in the exclusivity and security estate living has to offer. Our hiking routes meander through the estate on soft grass footing. A favorite of Mooikloofers is an afternoon hike to the idyllic dam and back. Whether for the discerning showing kings and queens or just a naughty bin for a less social horse, our individual paddocks are electrified and have newly built paddock shelters for those hot summer days. And for our social butterflies, we offer larger group paddocks. Horses are slowly introduced to each other and carefully monitored to ensure the safety of all concerned. All paddocks have either natural or man-made shelters. Our feed room is kept locked with the exception of meal times, which allow us ultimate control over your horse's diet. Feed is weighed on a scale, ensuring accurate meal sizes. We see ourselves as a closely knit family, and we thrive on the company of our stablers. Pop in for a coffee and have a chat. Gletsmuur at Mooikloof Equestrian Estate.
Please record my round for me.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Where's the record button? Oh, there it is.
Attention, incoming call.
Hello? Yeah, I'm busy taking a video. Can you please call me back later? Sorry, nothing recorded.
It's a good night. You're from South Africa and from the Mooikloof Estate here in a beautiful, beautiful South African home. And we're here with Endija, and it's Rezgale. There we go. Straight on.
Yes, that's right. Goeienaand, dames en heren. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Labwakker, Latvia. Labwakker, Visidraug, Latvia.
Vir almal in Suid-Afrika, baie welkom.
Baie dankie.
So, ons gaan 'n lekker aand hê, ons gaan lekker musiek maak en maybe we'll do something together as well.
We'll see if you'll behave well enough.
Maybe. Okay, great. So yeah, first of all, tell me a bit more about yourself. And tell me about where did you start singing? Where did you first started getting the idea of I must sing?
I loved singing since I'm little. I always wanted to become a singer, but my road was curvy. And instead of that, I was a middle distance runner, and I ran for a national team in Latvia. And from there, it led me to United States. And that was actually one of the first times that I started to sing. I sang in the United States in university choir.
Yeah.
Choir professor, Dr. Wine, if he listens, then hello to you. I will always remember him with the good words, and he persuaded me to pursue a singing career. And then I came to South Africa, and that was actually where I started to sing. And my very, very first beginnings started in Tabazimbi, Limpopo province. That's where I stayed for the first year in South Africa. Yeah, and that's where I started to sing and introduce myself to people and learn repertoire. And I'm very, very grateful to my first teacher, Cecile Venter from Tabazimbi Laar School, who also supported me and helped me with repertoire, with my first songs, with my first performances, first events. There's lots of people who I love in Tabazimbi, also my parents-in-law and other friends of mine that are there, to whom I'm grateful.
And you were an athlete?
Yes, I was a middle distance runner.
Middle distance runner.
Yeah, what a paradox.
How does it comes to singing at the end of the day, but being an athlete, coming to sing?
Actually, I was studying back home in Latvia in a very special, like a sports school where only athletes, the best athletes are selected. And it's similar, like we lived in dorms, similar like you guys have office.
Okay, great.
And that's where I studied, and that's what I finished the high school there. And I had a coach who told me, if you go run like an easy jog, then you must have it such an easy run, it's the days of the easy runs, that you must be able to sing.
Yeah.
And I was like a very diligent athlete, and that's what I tried to do. And every time I thought, no, it's too slow. That running is too slow. No, let's just make a pace a little bit faster. So that way I kept running and kept singing. And that's also when I started to sing there and entertained girls in my room. Instead of doing the homework, I would entertain them with my singing. And I actually, since I was small, I dreamt about becoming a musician, becoming an artist.
But you're busy with studying and studies. Tell us a bit more about that.
Like I said, my life is curvy, different maybe route, like all of us have different life stories. And I would say that I went back to Latvia because at that time I saw opportunity that I could study further music and I could study other academic science in Latvia. And I finished my sociology master's in Latvia, apart from music. Music I also studied, but more like privately. And also finished my doctorate studies in sociology, but I do have to defend it in the near future. In the meantime, while I was here in the lockdown for the 4th month in South Africa, I completed my second master's. I just here in Moikloof over
So
the
it's a good
internet,
thing.
I defended it in the social work. Why these two sciences is just because it kind of, the singing, it combines that you always help people. We are singers. We are also like people who help relieve your souls. You treat your soul with your singing. And social work, sociology are very much interested in people. I love people. I love life.
And tell us, what is next for India?
Next, I think for another 2 months in South Africa, at least.
We hope it's not going to be another 4.
I don't mind. I love South Africa. South Africa will always be my other home or second home.
You'll do another
I love
master's.
everything about South Africa. That's why I keep coming back, and I probably would never leave the country, as I said, if it wasn't that time that I thought the studies. I wanted to study. I wanted to complete university. I wanted to do the vocal training, all that.
And you've got some shows coming up at the Pienaar Theatre, I think it's at
I've
the
got quite a
17th.
lot of friends in South Africa, I must say. I've got a lot of musicians and artists that I know, and we're going to just collaboration performance going to do for the Pienaar Theatre, also pre-recorded, and it will be on 17th of July, 7 o'clock at night, with the theme is called Classics Met Class, and I'm going to sing like with the 3 my friends. It's Zach, Dion, and Hannes, and myself.
Great.
But I think now it's time for a song.
I also think so.
And that is a song from musical Cats, and it's called Memory, and it's a very, very special song to me because that's the song that started my singing started in South Africa. Midnight, not a soul from the pavement. Has the moon lost her memory? She's smiling alone. In the lamplight, the withered leaves collect at my feet, and the wind begins to moan. Memory, all alone in the moonlight, I can smile at the old days. I was beautiful then. I remember the time I knew what happiness was. With the memory live again. Every street lamp seems to beat a fatalistic warning. Someone mutters and the street lamp sputters, and soon it will be morning. Daylight, I must wait for the sunrise. I must think of the new life, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory too, and the new day will begin. Thank you. My next song is also very special. It's a song written by South African composers, by South African artist. Her name is Juliette Schotte, and she moved to Australia. And she's also one of those first persons who helped me, my first startup in South Africa. She helped me with repertoire, helped me with music, and she wrote this beautiful song that's called A Dream is a Wish Come True. There are things you cannot see. There are things you can't explain. When a crazy world turns you upside down, it's so hard to find your way. There's a place where you can go, where there's magic to explore. So close your eyes and make a wish, and you'll see there's so much more. From where you fly, a million stars are shining from the sky, guiding us and showing us the way to places where a dream is a wish come true. When there's trouble in your heart and you don't know where to start, you need a helping hand, someone who understands. Just make a wish and you'll see. And if you close your eyes once more, it will be just like before, in a marvelous place where dreams come true, and there are others just like you. From where you fly, a million stars are shining from the sky, guiding us and showing us the way to places where dream is a wish come true. A million stars are shining from the sky, guiding us and showing us the way to places where dream is a wish come true. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Paldies. Bye-bye, donkey. And now I think it's time for another musical song. And if I'm not mistaken, it's one of my favorites, all-time favorites. And we tonight promised musicals. And I can tell you my very first performance for the bigger audience, it was back in Tabazimbi for the Game Festival. I used to draw there like 20,000 people per day. And I was just recently arrived to South Africa, and this was the song that I sang for all the South Africans on this big stage in the Game Festival. pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any girl with me tonight. I feel charming, oh so charming. It's alarming how charming I feel, and so pretty that I hardly can believe I'm real. See the pretty girl in that mirror there. Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy. For I love my everything, wonderful boy. I feel pretty, oh so pretty, like the city should give me its key. Our committee should be organized to honor me. I feel dizzy, I feel fizzy, I feel sunny and funny and fine, and so pretty, Miss America can just resign. See the pretty girl in that mirror there. Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty me. I feel stunning and entrancing, feel like running and dancing for joy. For I love my everything, wonderful boy. Thank you. And I think now it's time to sing one song in my language, since we are on this musical line. Oh, and I'm into between, maybe we'll say a couple of sentences in Latvian. And those who maybe don't know where Latvia is, it's a tiny small country between Sweden and Russia on the coast of the Baltic Sea. Our population is just about 2 million, even a little bit less than 2 million. And our language is Latvian, which is like part of Germanic languages. And I would say not too many people speak it if you take it in comparison to the whole world. And another language that's maybe similar to ours is Lithuanian. And people in South Africa very often ask me the question if the Latvian language is the same as Russian. No, it's not the same. Russian is like Slavic language, and ours is just one of the Baltic languages with a little like a Germanic background. And we also write with the same letters like Afrikaans people or English or all the other Germanic languages. But now the song from musical by our very famous composer. His name is Raimons Pauls, and he wrote this musical in 1979. That's when they celebrated the 40 years anniversary a year ago. And it's called Song of Carrie, and the song is about destiny. Un tagad es dziedāšu dziesmu latviešu valodā, Kerijas dziesma no mūzikla Māsa Kerija. Es varu jūs tik mīlēt šai mūžā vai vakarā, bet liktenis jau mani mīlē un neteic ne jā, ne liktenī pažēlo nerunā, pažēlo, un pēc tam norauj masku seja, tuvāks kā bala, šai karnē Thank you. Ja, kom, Bikkie nader. En kom Bikkie keieren met mij. En ik wil keieren met ons, of ons
Also,
met keieren.
Let's keier. Let's keier.
Yeah, I used to speak a little bit of Afrikaans, but I think those few years away back in Latvia, I forgot some of it. But ik
At
kom
least you speak some
terug.
Afrikaans.
Ik kom terug.
So everybody
Dit komt
watching,
terug.
please, if there's a way, go to India's inbox and give her an inbox. Send
Messenger, you mean?
Send a message, yeah, there we go, a message. So send her a message if you want to give her a tip for tonight, okay? So she'll send her
That's a surprise.
banking details through and you can give her a nice tip. I think that's going to be great. So go to her inbox and give her a tip, okay?
Dat sounds lekker.
A donation. There we go. So it's a donation. Yeah. There we go.
Well, I'll appreciate it very much. Since I'm here like for 4 months already.
4 months, yeah.
Yeah, I came also to perform to South Africa, and then the lockdown started, and most of my performances got cancelled.
Yeah, and it's a big thing for a muso. For
Well,
me
if
as
you
well.
do it
We're
full
sitting
time.
without income.
That's
So
why
for
we're
you coming
improvising
from
now.
Latvia, yeah, I can just imagine. So please go give a donation on her. Go inbox her and message.
Messenger, just a messenger,
yes.
send me a
she'll
messenger.
send and she'll send banking details through so you can give her a nice donation.
Thank you, bye, donkey. Oh, we've got more friends.
Yeah. So I think let's do an Afrikaans song.
Is it Afrikaans now?
It's an Afrikaans song.
Okay.
Yeah. I think let's do an Afrikaans song. A nice
Also,
old Afrikaans song.
yeah, you I think recognize it very well.
Okay, let's do that. I think that's going to be great.
Sag blink jou uit jou gezicht vloei liefdeslik knus in jou arms heilig, veilig, warm ek wêreld doorbode, ons teen dag mag, niks kan ons keer. Hy is ons beheer, hy is ons weerman, stuurman, leidsman. Zweef soos 'n arend, want sy liefde draai jou so hoog bo die son. Zweef soos 'n arend, so ver, soos die wind waar my lief, die liefde sê maar. Sprei maar jou vlerke, daar steeds 'n band van hand na hand. Maak my jou toevlug, roep my, soek my spoedig. Saam is ons alles, lief ons uitbundig, vir dit wat betoon is. Gee ons beste, niks kan ons keer. Hy is ons beheer, hy is ons weerman, stuurman, leidsman. Zweef soos 'n arend, want sy liefde draai jou so hoog bo die son. Zweef soos 'n arend, so ver, soos die wind waar my lief, die liefde sê maar. Zweef soos 'n arend, want sy liefde draai jou so hoog bo die son. Zweef soos 'n arend, so ver, soos die wind waar my lief, die liefde sê maar. Liefde sê maar.
Thank you very much. Must I stay?
You must stay, I
Must
think.
I stay? Okay, I'll stay.
This morning, after many, many years having a break, I was visiting Boera Mart. Have you been to
That's-
Boera Mart?
I've been there, yes.
And we
yes.
shopped, and it was such a lovely food there. And one of it I ate, guys, you know it, milk. Kos?
Melkos.
Melkos.
Yeah.
That was my breakfast this morning.
It's like a milk tart, but
And
it's
this
just
lovely coffee by Elephant Coffees.
elephant coffee.
Yeah, and I'm actually so proud of the guy because he started to sell this coffee and make this lovely, delicious coffee, and actually that helps him to put him through the university. So I'm
Okay.
very, very proud of him because I feel
That's
for him
awesome.
because he is also in academic field,
And
like
there's
myself.
there's a little stall that sells meat products, and I've told you about it. You get this thing they call skilpaatjie.
Yeah, I've tasted it. It's actually
tasted
very
it.
delicious
Very
and nice and
nice.
fattening,
Very
I must say. And my favorite in South Africa is the scarp choppies.
Scarp choppies.
Yes, and today I bought some of those from Kalahari. Sorry, Kalahari scarp choppies. So I'm going to try them tomorrow.
But you come from a place called Tabazimbi where hunting and all those stuff, where the guys eat scarp choppies and meat.
I got introduced actually to biltong already back in the States because we used to order from the South African shop in
Yeah.
Atlanta some of the South African goodies, and those are still my favorites, guys. It's the Omar Asks carrying milk, it's the biltong, it's dry wors, it's the Mrs. Bowles chutney, lemon creams by Bakers. So I'm doing the ads for them now.
And you do know that biltong doesn't come from ShopRite, eh?
No, and not from Pick and Pay.
Yeah, it doesn't come from there.
I know the joke. I know what you're hinting for. And I think all the others who's watching it, South Africans, will get the joke.
But tell us a bit more about your own food in your country. What type of food do you eat?
We eat a lot of potato. We eat pork.
Yeah.
We make like these meatballs, but we call it like cotelettes, and it's not like a bollikies, but it's like a little hamburger meat.
Yeah.
But you eat it with not a hamburger patty, but you eat it on the side of like a boiled potato or roasted potato or fried potato. We eat sauerkraut. We eat cabbage. What else we eat? We eat a lot of soups winter time, especially it's a soup time. Now it's a hot summer in Latvia, guys. If the cold wave is coming here in South Africa, or the heat wave is gone in South Africa, it went to Latvia, because it's about plus 30 degrees, plus 33 degrees, and we make like cold soups as well, which is, I think for South Africans it would be quite funny taste, or funny and interesting taste, to have a cold soup.
Yeah, it is.
We eat like a schnitzel, like a similar to schnitzel, which like Germans eat. What else? Yeah, salads, tomato, cucumber, and one of the salads that we make, it will be tomato, cucumber, dill, and sour cream. Sour cream actually participates a lot in our kitchen.
But at least we are here tonight. We've got.
I'm very, very, very warm now.
And we're
Yeah.
in one of the places that is actually very cold in Pretoria. It's a part of Pretoria that is very, very cold. So where I come from, it's a bit north, so it's not that cold.
It gets here even the minus degrees, and I'm here like wearing 3 pairs of pants, 3 pairs of tops, and those pantoffels I've got. You guys know these four-tracker shoes.
Foot-tracker shoes, yeah. But I think it's time for another song. What do you think?
Yeah, I guess so. If I'm not mistaken, then it's a Parla più piano. I tried to memorize the list. And
Great.
you all guys know.
So I'm going to leave you.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
gonna
you
leave
must sit.
Must I sit?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Make it more comfortable for
Okay,
me.
great. Okay, I'll sit. Well, that was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, it's getting hot here.
Yeah, it is. We're
But,
getting tanned.
Outside, it's so cold. As the sun goes down, it gets so cold. I'm just maybe going to make a little comment in Latvian about the weather. Šobrīd Dienvidāfrikā ir ziema, kā mēs droši vien visi to zinām, bet ziema nav īsti ziema, kā mēs to saprotam, bet dienā ir 20 grādi, pat 23 grādi, silts un saulītē var staigāt ārā teikraklā, bet tiklīdz saulīte pazūd aiz mākoņiem, tā sākās šausmīgs augstums, un naktīs pat nokrīt līdz -grādiem, un man sanāk naktī gulēt zem 3 segām, 3 apģērba gabalos, 3 biksēs, 3 topiņos un zeķēs, jo iekšā mājā nav centrālā apkure, un šobrīd arī elektrības tarifi ir diezgan augsti, un tāpēc mēs cenšamies uz to ekonomēt, un ziema ir diezgan īsa, 2,5 mēneši, tā kā šo augstumu naktī var mazlietiņ arī pieciest, ja ir atbilstoši apģērbs. Bet dienā atkal ir brīnišķīgi silta, spoža saulīte, un apkārt ir zaļums, ir arī vietas, ir arī koki, kuriem lapas nokrīt, bet šajā, kā lai saka, šajā rajonā, kur ir dzīvojamās mājas, tad cilvēki ir apzināti pat sastādījuši tādus kokus, kuri ir mūžam zaļi, un tāpēc tā īsti jau tādu ziemu mēs arī neizjūtam. I was just telling in my language a little bit of a comment about the weather, that it's in the night time quite cold, and you have to dress nice and warm. And not all houses have a central heating, but the winter is 2.5 months, so you can kind of handle it a little bit. But daytime is lovely and sunny, and country is full of sunshine and beautiful smiles.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I would think that the weather in your country is much cooler than this.
Yes, it's at night. Also, we're getting minuses, but now that we get back home, also funny weather. Usually February is the coldest month of the year, and we get -20 degrees, but this February, when I came here, it was +6.
Yeah.
And the difference is why we don't really feel the cold weather, because we go outside, we've got these fur coats or other coats, like warm coats and boots, but inside in the house, we all have central heating. Actually, if you go shopping to the shopping mall and you are dressed too warm, you're going to be too hot in the shops.
Yeah,
You're just going to take off some of your clothes. So you don't really feel that much, that cold weather, then maybe you feel it here in South African homes.
Yeah, we used to short pants and
And that's this temperature drop that from the daytime when it's nice and warm and sunny, and suddenly almost like up to -degrees. Did you guys see that video, by the way, the guy swimming in Mooikloof in this frozen pool under ice, like ice swimming? Anyway, we don't
that is
experience
just South
that.
Africa. But time for another song. What are you going to sing to us?
Now I forgot.
for
I've got a
us.
blonde moment now. Another musical from Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical Phantom of the Opera, and it's Wishing You Were Somehow.
Great. Let's hear.
You were once my one companion. You were all that mattered. You were once a friend and father. Then my world was shattered.
That was wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
I felt like I was going away from here.
You felt like Phantom.
I felt like the Phantom of Opera. Tell us one thing about South Africa that you really like. One place that you've been to in South Africa that you would go back to again and again and again.
I think any place. Well, my favorite, of course, it is Pretoria. Definitely, it's the place where I will always want to come back. I love Cape Town, and last year I went with my friends Zach and Hannes. We went to Cape Town after so many years, haven't been there before. But yeah, Cape Town, Knysna is beautiful, George. I've traveled with singing quite a lot of South Africa. I've been in Durban, South Broom, Margate, all those places along the coast. Obviously, Tabazimbi always will have a soft spot because that's the place where I started my very humble beginnings, and I'll be always grateful to these people in Tabazimbi who helped me. Menhia Church and Cecile Fenter and my parents-in-law, and Studio 3 opening, Celeste. They were the ones that actually one of my first functions that I sang apart from the game festival. Yeah, I love South Africa, and I can say that from the bottom of my heart, and that's why I frequently keep coming back, at least to visit the people that I love and dear to me. I've got quite a few families that I fall in love with these families, and these families, I hope they fall in love with me. And I really want to visit them and really feel bad also for elderly people at this stage of this lockdown that I can't visit my dearest South African grandparents. It's Anniki and Andre van Rijn, who are on a lockdown in this Pretoria West retirement village, and I just the other day delivered them some of the chocolates and souvenirs from Latvia, but I couldn't see them, but I still hope I will see them before I go back to Latvia. Yeah, I've been to Bethel, been to Paris, to the little small door piece, and performed at the Kalkan Calf Festival twice, and actually was quite successful CD seller at that time. Must brag a little bit too.
Yeah, you must.
Came back with profit.
But one thing that I always wanted to ask somebody that comes from overseas, has never seen South Africa, is this thing that if you don't have an idea of South Africa, and I think back when you came here the first time, so if you think about Africa and South Africa, people tend to think that elephants walk in the streets and stuff like that. Was it like that?
No, I heard those stories too when I was in the States, because I got quite a lot of friends from South Africa, Afrikaans. Because on my team, I actually had 3 girls from South Africa, also runners, Linky, Mandy, and Marina. And then there was Francois, the guy from South Africa, and there was some other runners from South Africa who actually at that time already graduated university, but they just stayed in the States for a while. Yeah, I was exposed to South Africa, and I had some funny things as well. They pulled obviously pranks on me when it comes to language. I can't tell that live. And I was, yeah, I think they told the stories that the lions, like they used to say, oh, we go to school on the back of a lion or on the back of an elephant. And I remember some American kids would just listen, oh, really serious? Is it that? Is it so cool? It's so crazy. But like I said, I met the South Africans, and South Africans obviously introduced me to a different side of South Africa. That time, maybe there was an internet, but not as popular as it is today. And I had like some books about South Africa. So I saw some picture books about South Africa, and I just fall in love with this country. And I said to myself, I really, really want to be there one day.
Great. Okay, so you've got some more songs to do for us.
What is? I've got like a couple more. I don't know how much more time we have.
Let's do another one. Let's do another one.
That's the background music. The next one, that's the background music. Sorry, guys. That's what the recording on. Yeah.
This is quite a nice song.
Thank you.
That was great. Tell me, what is your favorite musician or singer of all time? International.
It's a lot, I must say. Different genres I like. If we talk about opera, that I like Maria Callas, I like Mirella Freni. Yeah, the current ones, Anna Netrebko, and Latvia is also famous for Latvian opera singers like Kristina Opelais and Elina Garanča, Marina Rebeka, and my mentor, Inese Galante. She is one of the first opera singers who made it like big international back in 90s from Latvia, if you know, when the Iron Curtain came down, so we could get out of the Soviet Union. Further than that, see the world. Light classical I think I still listen to Sarah Brightman, Andrea Bocelli, which is like a more commercial music, and Celine Dion I like. I was at the Madonna's concert once, and I had this fortunate opportunity to be at the fan zone, and I was like as far as like 2 meters away from Madonna. I could smell her perfume.
That's awesome.
I'm not a fetishist. Yeah, it's a difficult question. It's a lot of artists there
So a lot
that I
of- a
like,
lot of
and
them.
I like music, and I like instrumental music. I like classical music. Cecile Bertoli, which is lovely Baroque singer. I like light classics, pop, rock, sometimes even some metal. I've been to metal festivals. I like all different things, and I like to explore, and I'm a very inquisitive person. Not nosy, but inquisitive.
It struck me just now. It's difficult to imagine you at a metal festival or
You know,
metal
guys,
show.
it just was such a funny thing. I walked by this Latvian tent, and there's this big Wacken festival in Germany, and it was like 80,000 people, and every tent has a little flag. And I see, oh, there's the guys from Latvia. Let me show them this metal sign. And I didn't know how to show it, so I showed them like that. And then I saw three fingers. Okay. I hope nobody saw it. I think I was one of the few that was in a pink T-shirt instead of black.
Oh, gee. Okay, but time for another song. What are you going to do?
It's time for my
You must sing.
favorite Afrikaans song. And one of my favorite Afrikaans singers, Rina Yugu. And I actually was fortunate enough to meet her in person and be at her house. And
Awesome.
have a lovely Omar Rasks with tea.
Omar Ras.
Yeah, and now I'm
Dipper
going to
Omar.
sing her song. What is my stem?
Kom ons hoor.
Oh, disfora och någon som Thank you, baie dankie.
And Latvians singing Afrikaans music.
Ek hoop my Afrikaans kom reg.
Well, first of all, I just want to thank, I think we must thank the people from Gletsmere Stables and Andrea and her husband for this beautiful place that we've had the privilege in sitting tonight, and with this beautiful hot fireplace and everything. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And the studios?
And the Denford Studios.
Denford Studios.
Denford
Yeah,
Studios.
thank you so much to Bonnie and Hanley for helping me and for doing this tonight for all of us. And I hope you guys enjoyed this evening. I certainly enjoyed. I had fun, lots of fun.
I definitely enjoyed it.
It's like I'm really now alive, like the title of the concert, because for an artist not to sing and not to perform for a long time, it's very, very difficult emotionally. So thank you to everyone, and thank you to everybody who watched us tonight and listened to us tonight. And thank you to you, Fanny.
A big, big, big pleasure.
It was a great meeting you, and nice to know you, and I hope we meet each other again, and maybe we do some other things together again.
Definitely.
Some other musical evenings. I want to say thank you to Yolanda, who also helped me tonight to be my assistant. She's a brilliant landscaper, and you can also find her on Facebook. So I'm using the opportunity of being live on Facebook and want to advertise. And you can find her on the Facebook, Yolanda, and the surname was Creno, Yolanda Creno. And yeah, let's just, guys, support each other, help each other, and stay cool. Well, stay warm in South Africa, stay cool in Latvia, and yeah, have like a great time, and let's just hope for the best, and hopefully this lockdown thing will be over soon, and our lives can go back to normal, and let's just keep our faith and belief. And my last song I want to close this evening with, it's called the song I Could Have Danced All Night from musical My Fair Lady. But before I go with the song, I will tell you my little story about the Barnyard Theatre. Always wanted to dance, but never had an opportunity to dance. Like you already know, I was an athlete. And now I got accepted to sing as a soloist in the Barnyard Theatre. And these other 3 girls with me, they were also soloists, so there were 4 solists there. And they were doing this choreography and stuff like that. And I wanted to do it so badly. But the producer said, "Don't move. Just stand still and don't move and sing." Because I can't
There's your
really
mark,
dance,
there's your spot. Just
but
stand
I
there.
could have danced all night. Maybe they're gonna go to bed. My head's too light to try to sit it down. Sleep, sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight. Not for all the jewels in the crown. I could have danced all the night. I could have danced all the night. I still have begged for more. danced all night. I could have danced all night and still have been for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting. When all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have gone I'll never know what made it so exciting. When all at once my heart took flight. I only know when he began to dance with me, I could have gone. Thank you guys. Paldies jums visiem, bye dankie. Ar labu nakti, tot ziens, lekker slaap.
Baie dankie.
Thank you.
Can you guys look around for me?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Where's the record button? Oh, there it is.
Attention, incoming call.
Hello? Yeah, I'm busy taking a video. Can you please call me back later? Sorry, nothing recorded.
Okay.